Hello. Oh, thank you. How are you guys doing today? This one's not gonna last too long because I got a client coming in pretty soon. But I wanted to just have a quick little powwow about I don't think I'm supposed to say that, actually. I wanted to have a quick conversation. Let's say that. I wanted to have a quick conversation. I saw a video today, and a girl that I follow, her name is Bad Dominicana, and I love her. She's amazing. She's Afro-Latina. She does a lot of work about, like, anti-blackness and in the Latin community, and patriarchy and stuff like that. And she posted something about Kelly Rowland's new video. Can you hear? Is the music too loud? I thought I turned it down. It shouldn't. Can you hear it? Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn it off. But anyway, okay. I have really, really mixed feelings about this. And mixed, when I say mixed, not because I'm questioning, like, I'm not ambivalent about the video. I have a very, very specific opinion about the video. It's because it's Kelly Rowland, and I love Kelly Rowland. So it's like, a lot of times, hey Sonia, a lot of times my stuff is tempered if I like the person, and that's just fact. Okay, sometimes stuff doesn't get on my nerves as much as it would if it was coming from somebody I didn't like, and that's just human nature. I understand that people that are in any type of industry where you can't just, like, I'm fortunate that I can pretty much say what I want, and because I say what I want, a lot of opportunities have not been open to me, or I've lost opportunities because of my big mouth. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't resent anybody for that. Because that's just the game. That's just the way it is. And that's in any industry. That's in any industry. If you rock the boat any kind of way, people are not going to want to work with you. And that's okay. It has to be okay. And I understand that. That being said, I hate that for so long, Black people have always had to have our own something. Meaning, whatever we were doing, we had to make our own. We had to have our own television stations. We had to have our own music stations. We had to have our own magazines. We had to have our own clubs and social organization. We had to have Jack and Jill. We had to have Top Teens. We had to have the Links. All these different things that we had to do because white people didn't want us to be a part of it, right? I used to notice how a white sitcom would never have a Black person, but every Black sitcom always had a white person, right? When you think about Steve Harvey's show, when he was the teacher, they had, what was his name? Bullethead. It was like there was always somebody white in the show. Now, I say that because it is only now that brands and companies and stuff are starting to include us in their advertising and starting to include us in their product launches and all of that. It does bug me when something that really should be for us alone includes them. Okay? Now, I know that redheads get teased for being redheads. However, I don't think anybody has ever gotten suspended for being a redhead from school. I don't think anybody has ever been fired for being a redhead. I don't think anybody has ever gotten a demerit, gotten a detention. I don't think anybody has ever said, okay, I'm not going to marry that person, or I'm not going to date that person because that person is a redhead. That has never happened. It has never happened. Being teased is one thing. Being persecuted is another. And it bothers me that the video in itself, it equates black and brown girls' persecution of their hair with that of a white girl being teased for having red curly hair. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. And I don't like the idea that people, I don't like that comparison is being made. It's really, really unfair, and it really diminishes what black women and girls have gone through for the last, 1,000 years. I had a client text me a couple of nights ago, and by the time I read her like second or third text, I was crying. And I won't tell her name or anything, and I hope she doesn't mind me doing this, but she told me that, she asked her mom to just put her hair in some braids, and her mother told her that her hair was too nappy for that. And she basically said that, she was saying thank you for what you do or whatever, because mothers are still out there saying this shit to their daughters. They're still out here saying that there's something wrong with your hair. Girls are still being called nappy headed at school. You know what I mean? Like, as far as we've come, we definitely haven't come far enough where I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? I feel like our hair is still a marvel to people, and people still want to touch it. People still want to, it's still a topic of conversation. Our hair is still a topic of conversation in the workplace and in school, when really it shouldn't be. Okay? There's so many different ways and so many different avenues we could take with this one particular subject. You know what I mean? Like, the very idea, sometimes people don't even realize what they're saying. Like, if you're a school administrator or a teacher and you tell a child, oh, your hair is distracting, what you're basically telling that child is nobody should be looking at you. Nobody ever tells white girls this, unless it's about a bra strap or some shit like that. And so that's what bugs me, is that for so long, little black girls are taught to be invisible, or that you should be invisible. We're taught to be quiet. And so if we're not quiet, we're loud. Okay? So I want to get my clients out of changing their hair because they're afraid somebody at work is going to say something. So many of my clients won't get their hair colored because they don't want to have a conversation at work about their hair. They don't want to get braids, or they don't want to get their hair straightened. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't want to have that conversation at work. Oh, what you do to your hair? Now, I've told you guys this before, that all you have to say at work is, I don't think my hair is an appropriate topic for the workplace. Give them the Becky smile and keep it pushing. I understand that that's difficult for a lot of people because we don't want to be seen as combative. But I mean, they already see you as combative, so you might as well do it. It really does bug me that I've been doing this. It's 19 years that I've been doing hair. And while we have come along, I feel like it's not enough. It's not enough. It's really not. I feel like they keep moving the goalposts. So as far as we come with how we view ourselves and how we view our hair and how we talk to each other about our hair, there's still a lot of things that we, we're still doing the good hair, bad hair thing. We're still like going from 1A to 4C. You might as well just say good hair and bad hair. Just because you say it in Spanish don't make it sound better. That's why I don't hair type, because you're still grading the hair. Just because you're using numbers instead of the word good or bad, that doesn't change anything to me. And it's frustrating. I was telling my client the other day that, me and Taryn been off this natural hair thing. We stopped like really focusing on hair, on natural hair, like a long time ago, because we were over it. We were over it. The conversations that we used to have, they were so frustrating, just for the simple fact that it was like, it wasn't about educating people about their hair. It was about selling product. It was about selling as much product as the companies could make. Like, I've seen some of y'all product closets. That didn't solve anything. That didn't, like, they just threw product at it. Like, it didn't solve anything. None of the talks have been had. Like, even now, like, I still get text messages about, or DMs about, oh, what can I do to define my curl? Like, I don't want to talk about that no more. Like, I really don't want to talk about that anymore. People want to say, oh, what do I specialize in? I specialize in healthy hair. I don't consider myself a curl stylist. I don't consider myself a natural hair stylist. I do hair. It just so happens that 99.9% of my clients have natural hair, but it hasn't always been like that. The bulk of my clients used to have like straight blonde hair. And then when I moved to New York, where there's actual black people, then my clientele became black women that either pressed their hair, or they were growing out a relaxer, or they got weaves or whatever. So I can do any type of hair. So I don't like to get into these conversations where people want to talk about, defining curl and, oh, I don't want my hair to be frizzy. I don't want my hair to shrink. I don't like those conversations. Like, anybody that has babysat or has a toddler at home knows how those conversations, they just go round and round and round and round and round. And it's just like you're just telling your toddler the same thing over and over again. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Because I feel like people are entering in, if they're new to the natural hair space, everybody comes in at the same place. Everybody comes in at that, I want my hair to look like this. Not, I want to see what my hair does. That's never the goal. The goal is, I want my hair to look like this. And that's no different from relaxing your hair. Wanting perfectly defined curls is no different than wanting perfectly straight edges. Like, the work has to be done inside your head, not outside it. And I'm not judging anybody. Wear your hair how you want to wear it. Just be honest with yourself about what it is that you want. Okay? Now, this guy that I want to do my locks, right? This guy, his name is Damien, and he's out of Houston, Texas, right? I want him to do my locks. Now, my hair is blonde under here, under these, the boho locks. I want blonde locks. But I know good and goddamn well, my locks ain't gonna look like this. When I start my own locks, they ain't gonna look like this. Like, if I want my hair to look exactly like this, then I need to keep buying this. There's nothing I can do that's gonna make my hair look like this. Now, I could feel a way about it, I could cry about it, or I could just buy the hair. So this is where I say that the work has to be done inside your head, because if you're not really team natural and you're just team curly, then what was the point? What was the point? Just like when a lot of my clients would come in, like when everybody was still getting relaxers, and they would say, oh, well, I want my hair to be straight for the summer. Okay, then get you a weave. If you don't have the hair that you want, just buy it. That's what I did. I know my hair don't stay straight. I know I can't straighten my hair without heat damage. So if I wanted to wear my hair straight, I went and bought straight hair. If I wanted like a really, really huge curly fro, I went out and bought a really, really huge curly fro. And I didn't feel a way about it. Like, I don't feel like there's a lack of authenticity because I'm wearing fake hair. I'm not proving nothing to nobody. I don't need to prove. Like, I used to hate when my ex would, like, somebody would say, oh, like we would be talking about wigs, and my ex would go, oh, but she got a lot of hair under there. What the fuck? Like, I wouldn't care if I was bald under my wig. Like, don't qualify why I'm wearing a wig. I wear a wig because I want to. I wear locks, fake locks because I want to. Whether I'm bald headed or not is irrelevant. Like, that's the kind of shit that I don't like. It's like everybody, it's like it's okay to be natural if you like your hair. Like, I'm about to tell y'all something that a whole bunch of people are gonna be mad at. But I really feel like it really, really needs to be said. Because nobody wants to say this. It is 100% perfectly okay for you not to like your hair. For you not to like the thickness. For you not to like the length. For you not to like the texture. For you not to like the curl pattern. It is 100% fucking okay. Because guess what? I wear a push-up bra. I've worn a push-up bra since I was 21 years old. I don't need no push-up bra as big as my titties are at this point, at 41 years old. I don't need no push-up bra, but guess what? I like them high. I don't like where my breasts are naturally. So guess what? I'm going to raise them up. And it's perfectly okay. If you don't want to wear natural hair anymore, don't wear it. If you want to have 15, 16 inches of natural hair under a wig, knock yourself out. Stop letting other people make your hair decisions for you. Stop making your natural friends not let you get a weave. Stop letting your natural friends not let you wear your hair straight. Do you. Okay? That's what I want y'all to do. Because if your hair isn't fun, then what was the point? If it's a chore to like do your natural hair the way, like, if it takes you 6 hours to get your hair to look the way you want it to look, girl, go buy the hair that looks like the result that you want. Braid your shit up and put that wig on. Because it's not supposed to not be fun. Then what's the point? It's not supposed to be tedious. It's not supposed to be a chore. Like, that's what I do, easy. That's why I did wigs. They was easy. That's why I love these boho locks. I don't even wrap these up at night. Like, I literally tie them in a knot and go to bed. That's it. The only reason, to be honest, the only reason I haven't like shaved my head is because I got a scar from when I was like, I think I was about, how old was I? I don't know, 10 maybe. Basketball hoop fell on my head. So I have like a fontanelle up here. So it's very visible with super, super short hair. And I need to be able to pull my hair back for like a hijab or something. But I'm not, y'all making it not fun. And y'all making it not fun for me. Like, if you want to grow your hair out, fine. If you want to keep it short, fine. But Y'all talk about hair more than I do, and I do hair. The reason we went natural was hair was supposed to, like, it was going natural was supposed to be about freeing yourself and not being held hostage to the chair, held hostage to like going every 6 to 8 weeks for a relaxer and all that kind of stuff. That's what it was supposed to be about. And like the pendulum has swung completely in the other direction. Like I feel like now we're starting to get a little bit of an equilibrium, but now it's everybody is the perfect curl, the perfect curl, the perfect curl, and I'm sick of fucking talking about it. I'm sick of talking about it. Hey T, thank you. I'm sick of talking about it. I just want to do hair. I just want to do color. You know what I mean? Like I would rather talk about, honestly, I would rather talk to y'all about how to shut somebody up about your hair. I would rather talk about, you know, what are your legal protections about your hair, or, you know, making sure that your daughter and son are prepared for some idiot, some little funky ass little kid at their school to say something hateful. I would rather talk about that. I don't want to talk about what gel works best. I don't want to talk about like, you know, co-washing versus shampoo. Like, oh my God. The information is already out there. Like I can't. A lot of people said, oh, you haven't done lives in a while, because I get the same questions. I get the same questions. Why don't you like henna? What about protein treatments? Like, if you have a belly and you don't like the way your belly looks, you have options. You can work out. You can wear Spanx. You can go to DR or Costa Rica and get you some lipo. You have options. Choose an option. But stop complaining about your stomach. If you don't like your hair texture, you have options. Get a relaxer. Braid your hair up and get a wig. Get a weave. Get a wave nouveau. I don't care. Just stop complaining about your texture. That's where I am right now. Hey, Keish. Thank you, sweetie. Because I feel like even if you've never watched me before or have never been to my page, you don't follow me, you could honestly just go through my entire, like maybe go back to 2015 and just read up, or hashtag JRJNYC and get all the information you need for healthy hair. Like, there's no new information. I think that's the thing that I want you guys to understand. If you want to lose weight, right? You have to burn more calories than you consume. Okay? That's how you lose weight. That's it. Burn more calories than you take in. Now, there are a myriad of different ways to do that. Zone, Atkins, keto. You have all of these different methods, but the base information remains the same. The base information remains the same. Burn more calories than you eat. Hair care is the same way. Hair care is not going to change. You shampoo and condition. You get your trims on time. You minimize heat styling. You cover your hair at night. That is it. That is it. Like, all these other little questions and all, like, that comes from the influx of products that are available because they want y'all to buy products. That's it. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Y'all, when I say that I haven't bought a different shampoo and conditioner in 4 or 5 years, I mean that. I've been using Redken 10 years. I've been using Matrix for 10 years. Paul Mitchell for 15, 16 years. Like, it doesn't change. That's why when people say, oh, well, what about the natural hair products? What about them? I have no problem buying, black owned stuff, but I don't think that those products are great. Like, I don't think, like, for me, and they got too much oil in them. We never needed those products. All the products that y'all use when you have relaxed hair, y'all could have used when you went natural. All the Mizani you had, you could have used. All the Care you had, you could have used. All the Cream of Nature you had, could have used. All of these new natural hair products coming out are not because they're useful. It's because y'all buy them. That's it. That's it. They're not better than other products. Y'all bought them. And people wanted to capitalize on that. That's it. All that, like, I have never in my life ever purchased a Shea Moisture item. Not even to try it. Never. I've had somebody send me something, or I got something in a gift bag, a swag bag one time. I have literally never purchased Shea Moisture. I've never had it in my hair. Hair is hair. That's just facts. Hair is hair. And they are making money off of y'all's insecurities. That's why I'm not big on recommending products. That's why I'm not big on saying, oh, go buy this, go buy that. Because I want y'all to stop buying shit. Because y'all will go and buy products and then it'll be the wrong product for you. And then you say, oh, it didn't work in my hair. You know, you get mad because they'll show a 3A girl. I hate that phrase. They'll show a girl with curly hair. And then girls be like, well, how does it work on 4C hair? Bitch, it don't. It doesn't work on 4C hair. Like, what do you mean, does it work? It ain't for 4C hair. It's for that girl. I see so many, y'all, it's the same thing. I thought we would be past this. Like, people send me stuff in my DMs all the time. They'll send me, like, you know, they'll tag me in a product or a girl, a blog or a vlog or something. And I'm like, that's that chick's hair. That's her hair. Her hair don't look like that because she uses that product. Her hair look like that because of her mother and father and her genetics. But that's not, if she tells you that, that's not going to sell no product. It makes about as much sense as me sitting here telling y'all how to bleach locks when meanwhile I done bought this shit. But y'all don't want to hear that. Somebody asked me the other day, well, Jennifer Rose, how come you don't have more followers? How come you don't have more followers? Because there's no hope on my page. That's why. There's no hope on my page. Like, there's no, oh, well, maybe if I try this or maybe if I try that. Sorry. There's no hope on my page. I am the knowest motherfucking hairstylist that you will ever come across. Because I spend 95% of my time telling y'all no. No, that don't work. No, that's not true. No, it's not going to do that. No, your hair's not going to look like that. Because it's the truth. Don't nobody want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear, nah, girl, that scarring is permanent. Your hair not going to grow back there. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear, oh, if I put these drops on it, then my hair will come back. That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear that no, your hair can't get thicker. Or, nah, at 54, that's probably as thick as your hair is going to be. They don't want to hear that. Not sorry. Not sorry. It's not, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, it just is what it is. That's why I don't have 15,000 followers or 20,000 followers? Because people, they want to get on a page and have somebody tell them, oh yeah, girl, try this, try this. Yeah, exactly. They be on there, you know, people want to say, oh, if you go outside and, you know, you spin around 3 times and you put this oil on at a full moon, your hair will come back. All right. I can make it. Let me tell y'all something. I can make a lot of fucking money lying to y'all. A lot of money. Companies have offered me a lot of money to lie to y'all. A whole lot. Okay? A whole lot. But that's not what I do. I'm not going to tell you that this supplement is going to make your hair thicker. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to make your hair fuller. I'm not going to tell you that this is going to make it, that this serum, if you put this serum on, it's going to make your hair grow faster. I'm not going to tell you that. Because it's not true. But that's what y'all want to hear. You know, it's like people come on my page and ask me, oh, well, I do this, this, and that, and the third. And then when I say why, they get peevish. They get an attitude. You ask me. I didn't come on your page telling you not to do that. If I think you're doing too much, I'm going to tell you you're doing too much. I'm going to tell you you don't need to do all that, especially if you ask me. Because I don't offer unsolicited advice. I never have. Not for nothing. I mean, most people pay me for it. But like if I'm in the mood and you text me and say, hey, I use such and such and such and such, and I'm in the mood too, I'll be like, why? Like I'm not being funny. Like I want you to tell me why, and then we go over it together and you can see. That's how I teach. That's how I was taught. I'm not going to just tell you like, oh, well, you shouldn't do this, because I want you to think about what you're using. Hey, sissy. I want you to think about what it is that you're using and why you're using it. And then you come to the realization that, okay, maybe I don't need this. Because y'all use so many products, y'all don't even know what they do, what they're for. But you just use it because somebody told you to, or you think you're supposed to, or because the product company told you to. The product company told you to buy the shampoo, the conditioner, the deep conditioner, and the leave-in treatment, and the curl pudding, and the curl mousse, and all of this. And then you wonder why your scalp is itching and your forehead look like a Nestle Crunch bar. Y'all be having allergic reactions, don't even know what it is, because you got 6 products on your hair. And then got the nerve to say, I only co-wash, only shampoo once a month, the other time I co-wash. Come on, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not anti-straightening. I'm not anti-relaxer. I do hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do hair. If 30 people came up in here and said, I want a relaxer, I'd give them a relaxer. I'd have to order some, but I would give them I'm not anti-relaxer. I never have been. I just don't think they're necessary. But if you want one, I'll give it to you. And your hair will be long and it'll be healthy. I ain't never had no clients with relaxer with chewed up hair. Ever. Ever. Relaxer didn't fuck your hair up. Your mama doing your relaxer in the kitchen fucked your hair up. Color didn't dry your hair out. You putting that box color on your hair time after time dried your hair out. If anything, y'all need to start telling the truth. Y'all steady saying that the Dominicans put relaxer in the conditioner. No, they didn't. They just burnt your hair. They just gave you heat damage. They didn't put no relaxer in the conditioner. First of all, it don't even work like that. Conditioner neutralizes relaxer. It wouldn't even work. And I don't care, Dominican or not, West Indian, Caribbean, black, white, ain't nobody giving you no chemical service for free, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna relax your hair for free. Ain't no way. And that's something we charge for? That's some Final Destination myth shit for real. That has never happened. That has never happened. Can't nobody ever tell me what salon, what stylist. Like, that's an urban myth. Y'all stop telling people that. Because that ain't never happened to nobody. Your hair didn't get straight because they put relaxer in it. They burnt your hair out. That's why your hair was straight afterwards. It had nothing to do with no relaxer. Yes, girl, they still saying that. Still. That never happened. Stop saying that. You know, everybody want to blame, oh, well, because my hair used to be down my back when I was 7. Bitch, you was 2 feet tall. Of course your hair was down your back. You know, women be like in they 45, 46 saying, oh, I want my hair like it used to be. Shit, me too. I want my metabolism like it used to be too. But guess what? That's over. I ain't never getting that waistline back. Not without liposuction and a meth habit. I'm just saying, like, I really do like doing hair, but I don't. Y'all be making it like. Y'all ain't got shit else to talk about. Like, for real, for real. That's how I feel sometimes. It's like, when you come here, like, I feel like when my clients come and they come for the first time, we talk about hair the whole first appointment, second appointment, but they get into the rhythm of it and it starts getting easier and easier and easier. The whole point is so that you can spend 45 minutes on a Sunday and be done with your hair for the week. That was the whole point of going natural. Like, y'all making it a hobby. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, do like my mama and sister and go get y'all some planners or some anxiety jars or some shit. Like, hair shouldn't be it's like, why is it a hobby? Unless you really trying to braid and, you know, all this kind of stuff. Like, other than that, like, it's too much. It's too much. It's driving me nuts. You know, it's like, so many people ask me, about, like, why I don't have a YouTube channel or why I don't upload. The reason for that, I could do a YouTube channel. I could do a couple of videos. The truth is, it would be like 3 or 4 videos. Like, that's it. Because the information is never going to change. Like, I could do videos where it says, okay, for this type of hair, here's your video. For this type of hair, here's your video. But it would be one video. It's not going to be 200 uploads because there's just not that much information about hair. Like, it's not, the basics don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you learn calculus, if you take calculus in 1995 and you take calculus again in 2005, guess what? You learning the same shit. They might be able to teach it a quicker way. You might be learning it with computers this time instead of having to write that shit out or using that stupid graphing calculator. But the information is the same. So I already know there's some bullshit when I go to somebody's page and they got 300 videos about natural hair. There's not that much information out there. So to me, when I come across some content and I see some shit where it's like, oh, I'm gonna try the blueberry paste upside down method. I just click off. I'm not wasting my time with that shit. I'm just like, because for me as a professional, it's annoying. Because it's like, oh, perfect example. Okay, my baby Simone is an attorney, right? We watch Paternity Court in here. And it infuriates her when she talks about evidence and all this type of shit, because the shit ain't true. Like, that's not evidence. Somebody's saying that, oh, here's my calendar of when we slept together. That's not, she gets so frustrated because as a person in that arena, She knows it's bullshit. That's how I feel like watching YouTube. It's bullshit. I can count on one hand the amount of professional hairstylists that have YouTube channels that I would like, that I watch. Like, I watch Universe of Naps. I watch his name, Damien. I watch a lot of like hair cutting videos, stuff like that. But just in general, like just bloggers and stuff, no. To me, I like the ones where it's like, oh, okay, I tried a different styling technique, or I tried bigger twist this time and I still got the same result. I like those videos because to me, those videos are about minimizing your time and, just showing you so you don't have to try it. You can see how, like setting techniques, great, no problem. But hair care videos, no. Everybody shouldn't be doing those. And not for nothing, but I be seeing videos where I'm just like, ooh, girl, that's all wrong. First of all, she's like, you see people and they be, first of all, you need a trim. Most of them need a trim. That much is readily apparent. Half the problems they be talking about, tangling and all that shit, you need a trim, girl. That's why your hair look like that. That's why your hair is behaving like that. Like all the ones where they put the conditioner in their hair, they're like, oh my God, my hair is so soft. I just be like, ugh. What conditioner don't do that? What kind of garbage conditioners are you using that your hair don't feel soft afterwards? I'm just saying. Like, oh, thanks. Hi, Lance. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing hair. I do. But I'm sick of talking about hair. Does that make sense? Okay, Jacqueline, me and you gonna fight. You think you funny. That's my sister. Jacqueline Frygard is my sister, everybody. And she just put coconut oil. She's trying to be funny. Or as my mother calls it, she's trolling. I need to put some mousse in this. Oh, just a heads up, in case anybody, mousse works really good on these to keep them from sticking. Okay, that's a good question. Let's see, Camille, let's see. Are you, it's black, Fenty. Let's see, it's not a, how to find a good stylist in a city you're new to. Definitely check out Style Seat. Let's see. There's usually directories. There's usually directories that, best hair, like, I would check Style Seat and see how many reviews the person has. Style Seat is really good because they're stylists from all over. And you can find them closer to you. You can find them in your price range. You can find them based on, like, they tell you how long they've been in the business, what their reviews are. Style Seat is usually the best one. What I will say is this, is that if you go to their page and they don't do hair, like say you have long hair and you want long hair styling and all of the pictures are of short hair, I'm not saying that person can't do long hair, but look for somebody that does long hair, and vice versa. If you're a short hair person and you want somebody that specializes in short hair or is good with short hair, go to a short hair person. Just for the simple fact, it's like, don't make it hard on yourself. Don't make it hard on yourself. Like, don't go, like, I get acrylics. I'm not gonna go to no natural hair, a natural nail salon where they don't use chemicals and be like, oh, do y'all do tips? That's like going to Peter Luger and asking them, are y'all vegan? Like, no, they're not. Like, don't be one of those clients. Like, if the person doesn't do what you want, don't insist that they do it. But Style Seed is the best way. And then also, if you see somebody whose hair looks good, ask them. Ask them. A lot of people only use Cash Apps for the simple fact that there's no chargebacks. Because a whole bunch of people do chargeback. Like, I'm fortunate that, you know, I have protection from that. But I know a lot of people, they do weaves or do whatever, and then the girl loves the hair, and then the person will end up charging back $400, $300 or whatever. And then that person is out that money because they take it right out your account. So that's why a lot of people do Cash App now. Or they do, like, you know, something that's permanent. Yeah, people do that all the time. But see, both Style Seed and PayPal, I have protections from chargebacks. Plus, if you charge back on me, I'm going to come fight you. So, you can charge back if you want to. You're welcome. Why don't you come here? Stacy's good. I reckon Stacy has done a lot of my clients because I finally found a braider I can trust. So Stacy does, like, when my clients want to get their hair braided, they go right to Stacy. Because she don't rip your hair out. And she don't braid tight. She's not heavy-handed. She's neat and she's fast. Like, everything I want in a braider. Oh, girl, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do it all the time. Yeah, I don't know none in Jersey. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like I know a lot of braiders anyway, but I definitely don't know any in Jersey. But yeah, it's not... My love of hair hasn't lessened or anything like that. Hey, lady. It hasn't lessened. It's just, I want us to move forward. I want us to, like, get out of this, like, excuse the pun, but it feels unnatural, this space of hair that we're in. I'm not gonna lie, y'all was way more fun when y'all had relaxers. Y'all was way more fun. You did more. You got your hair cut more. You did more color. You did more experimentation. Like, now y'all just boring. Oh, I'm growing it out. Growing it out. Oh, I'll do that when I grow it out. Like, ugh. Yeah, we need to be enjoying it. Like, I'm telling you, y'all was more fun with relaxed hair. You know what? I can't even style hair. I can't even style hair anymore because I'm pinning it up. You know what I mean? It's like I can't even, like, you can't even walk out with waves or with, you know, where we used to do different stuff, because it's like you pin it up and then it's like, it's not even fun. Like, I feel like as if y'all are just coming to get oil changes, or like, I'm doing maintenance. I'm not styling hair. I'm doing hair maintenance. You know what I mean? It's not, there's nothing creative about it. It's straight mechanics, utilitarian, blah, 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 blah. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. And it's boring. I'm bored out of my head. So I'll probably be doing another color special just because I'm bored. Like, y'all don't want to get bobs. Y'all don't want to get asymmetricals. Y'all don't want to get, like, undercuts. Like, ugh. nothing. Good curly shapes for round faces. Anything with an angle, meaning definitely nothing down the middle, because that's gonna split your face in half and make you look even more moony. Like, I don't know if you notice. Okay, that's a good question actually. I have a very round face. Okay, the problem is I have a very square head. It's flat on the sides, it's flat on top, and it's flat in the back. So when I do wear my hair out, I have to make sure that I mitigate the roundness while also concentrating on making sure that I don't get flat in the back and then the top. Okay, so if you notice, I have a very round face, right? So what you want to do with a round face, you cut the corner, not the corners, but you cut it in thirds. Okay, so let's say I would never wear my hair like, it has to be angled. So even when I wore like my wash and go, I didn't do a part, but I did an angle, right? So if you see, let me show you what I mean. Okay, so you see all this face, now a third of it is gone. Okay, that's what flatters a round face. A third of it is gone. So what that's gonna do is gonna slim my face in a way where I don't look so like moon face. Okay, this is why don't do your big chop yourself. This is why some of y'all hate your big chop, because you don't understand how haircuts work with face shape. Okay, the only face shape that can get away with anything is oval, because it's a very flattering, it works with anything. But some people have square face shapes, some people have heart shaped face, round, triangular, and so everything that you do is to mitigate that, is to somehow either enhance or minimize your face. Okay, so for me, I always have an angled part, always. Like, you'll never see me like with my part down the middle. Look at my forehead. Look at my forehead. No, so we don't do that. Okay, so we have an angle. Okay, takes away half my face. Half my face. That's why haircuts are important. That's why going somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing is important, because they can either make you look real good or they can make you look real bad. Make you look like Mac Tonight. Oh, some of y'all too young for Mac Tonight, but they can really jack up your face. Okay. Oh, thank you. But I have a very, so I have to, that's also why my eyebrows are sharp, because if they were round, I would just look, ugh. All of that matters. Shaping and all that stuff matters. Okay. 5 head, you always want to have a angles. Angles are your friend. Okay. Angles are your friend. What I do hate is this right here. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this. I hate this part. That drives me nuts. Why the fuck is your part on the side of your head? That drives me crazy. It looks like the people take their wig and do it like this, and then that really bugs me. It really does. It's a personal affront to me when I see that, because I don't understand why is your wig like that. And you know what? Here's the thing. The only time I do a middle part is when I wear my hijab, and even the hijab is off center. So the middle part is mitigated by the fact that I have fabric over here. Like, I never put my hijab straight back. Never. So it's like all of that matters. All of that kind of stuff matters. Even, and this is funny, even, let me see. Even the way the hair comes in the back, if you're a wide person and you make a V too small, it's just gonna make it look wider. So you want to make sure that the way the back of your hair, your weave, your wig, or whatever, makes your body look good. That's why body shape, all that stuff is important. All of this is all stuff we learn in beauty school. How to enhance the face shape, how to enhance the head shape, how to enhance your body, what your body looks like. Even, and T is a barber, so she knows, like a guy will come in and they'll have a big ass neck and somebody fades them real tiny or fades them too high. It makes them look like Herman Munster. All of that matters. All of that matters. So this is why I say, when people say, oh, can you teach us how to cut our own hair? No. I know stylists that can't cut their own hair. I don't cut my own hair. I get my hair cut. All of that stuff matters. And that's the kind of stuff I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about how do I keep my hair moisturized. The answer to that, by the way, is you cannot. I love your Guido look, Lance. You're looking like a Goomba. Yeah, shampoo your hair. That's how you keep your hair moisturized. I'm doing highlights today. I know one thing. I'm okay. Let's see. I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah, he is. Oh, thank you. Where'd I get this? Aldo. I got a necklace to match it too. My brother-in-law and my sister are in the house, but she's upstairs and he's downstairs. And they on y'all so crazy. I do not need to be drinking this tea. This is what I need to be drinking. So can we talk about something else other than, you know, how to achieve the perfect curl? I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Can we talk about the politics of hair? Can we talk about, I'm sure she is. Like, can we talk about, you know, can we talk about, you know, making sure that our daughters and our little sisters and stuff love their hair and don't feel that their hair is a chore? And can we talk about that kind of thing? Like, you stupid, Ray. Yeah, she does. But I mean, it's just, I'm just over it, y'all. I'm just like, for real. It's boring. It's boring. It's really boring. So that's what I want us to do. I want us to move forward and stop like having these same conversations. Try it. See, I know a lot of people that because of the texture of their hair, they get very good holds with without a setting lotion. Try it. See what happens. Or you know what? Do one side with setting lotion, do one side without, see which one you like better. And then the next time do whatever works. But I know a lot of people that don't need setting lotion. All right, y'all. We got 10 seconds left. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.